first time ever on WEBBY Sports Roundup, my son.
From a mobile?
From my mobile. The one that you say is not very clever.
That's clever.
Yeah, but you're a nightmare, aren't you? Just because I'm on a Samsung. And what's yours, an Android? Yours, no, mine's Android, isn't it?
Yours Android, mine's iOS.
Apple. iOS, yeah, Apple. Which is the best?
Well, it depends who you ask. I think iOS is the best myself.
Right. You get what you used to, don't you? Thank you very much. Morning everybody, WEBBY Sports Roundup here on a Monday morning.
Charlie's on.
Morning Charlie, Man City big man. Hey, I'll tell you, Haaland, he's got to already and he says, come and catch me. Just had a nice interview with Dano, big Blue Nose fan. That'll be probably put out sometime tonight or tomorrow. I've got a picture of 3 Blue Noses in the pub. I'll put that up, alright? Are you listening? Oi.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, well listen, talk to me when you're listening.
Sorry.
All right. Do you know something? He's a bully. I'm
actually just checking that it's working all right.
You were picking on me this morning. You're a bully.
Picking on you
Yeah, you're. Yeah. I'm gonna get it. Have you got my biscuit for Christine? That's 2. Christine.
2 biscuits.
It should be 4, but it's not 4 because he eats his 2.
I don't eat them.
Yeah, you do. I bet what you do. I bet you eat them on the way home.
Can you read those?
I ain't got a Scooby-Doo. No, I can't.
No.
You'll have to.
I'll read them here then.
We got people on. It's Foggy. You on, son?
Foggy's down. I haven't messaged him yet.
Foggy. How much weight you lost, big man? Did you have a drink yesterday?
Charlie's on. Alan's homemade vlogs is on.
Morning, Alan. How are you, big man?
So this is the first time that we're on his channel alone.
Yeah.
On the mobile, so he can do this at any time now, right?
Oh, hey, do you know something? That's frightening you saying that. But I'll probably mess it up anyway.
That's the charm of it.
Is it?
He's messing it up.
Well, I like messing up because people like to see me do COC cock-ups, if you pardon the impression, if I can say that. Where's the milk in this? They never put enough milk in them. Look at this. Lovely. No, they don't put enough milk in. For us English, we don't like it too strong, do we?
It sounds windy there. Okay.
It was. Hang on, what are you doing there?
I'm getting a microphone for you.
Charlie, did you enjoy Friday night? I saw bits, I didn't see a lot, of 4 bits. But yeah, in the end of the day, they got the 3 points, didn't they? Got a good game yesterday, Chelsea-Liverpool, watched a bit of that. Then the Horses, fell asleep at home first, went down to watch second half. Thought Chelsea looked half decent, played some really good football. Thought when they pressed Liverpool, I thought they looked half decent, but Salah, he wasn't happy when he came off the Egyptian, did he?
Steve's on.
Morning, Steve. He spat his dummy out, didn't he? He chucked the dummy Salah, the Egyptian. What they like? He chucked his dummy out yesterday, Tim.
I don't judge people based on where they were born.
No, you say, all right. Oh, you're sitting on the fence again, aren't you? You couldn't run the fence for you anyway, so I'm going to pick on you. You've got me now, and I'm picking on you now. Is that better? Oh, no, is that better, everybody? Is the wind gone? Right. If your football team played the weekend, let me know what happened. Who scored? What they scored? Were you happy? Were you not happy? Get rid of the manager. Bring the new manager in. Let's find out what the score is. I was happy with Coventry 3-0 on Saturday. I was worse. What a bit. Oh yes, a bit. Hang on, he's just taking the microphone out. I hope he knows what he's doing. I ain't got a Scooby-Doo. He says go live, Webby, on me own. Do this, do that, do this, do that. Oh, dearie me. It's unbelievable. Foggy, you on, son? Charlie, come on, let me know. I can't read. I have to wait till Tim comes back because I can't come on my phone to read that, you see, so you'll have to do it. What else? United Wars tonight? What do you reckon? Anybody out there watching the United game? I'll be down the 3 all shows down in Mon Manor. Don't forget me charity, boys and girls. TimothyDowd.com/Webby. Make a couple of bids. Every penny is going towards fighting against cancer in Tenerife. You know what makes sense, don't you? What's that like, Tim?
Better without.
Oh, it's better without, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
What about if you bring it forward a little bit? No.
No, it's just because it's windy. What you really need is microphones like I've got.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'll go and buy a couple. It's not a problem. Just let me know what I'm going to get, and as long as they're not £1,000, then I'll go and buy one.
Well, they are 300 though.
Oh well, they are. Yeah. I'll borrow yours.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to put a PayPal link in the description sometime today, hopefully.
Yeah.
And
We've been on it for 10 minutes. Should have sorted me PayPal out. He opened big one up.
I says, what's your password? He says, I don't know. I said, well, you did it when you I don't know.
Yeah, but you did it for. You don't tell me to write these things. I don't know. You're my bottle washer, technical.
Bottle washer, there you
I
go.
got that this morning. You got to watch today's, or tonight or tomorrow, the Blue Nose. Funny.
Right, so before we go any further, I've got some questions for you.
Okay, all right.
Good win for Coventry. Steven Sturton says, morning, guys.
Morning, Steve.
Charlie says, sounds windy. Go live when you're watching Coventry. You could do that.
Do you know why I can't do it? Because I'll be swearing. I only watch Coventry at my house.
I'll just put it as over 18.
I've got a massive TV. Dawn's outside reading a book. I even frightened Buster the dog.
I'd watch that. I'd watch you swearing at the TV.
Yeah, no, I know.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I know.
All you got to do is when you go live, you say, make sure it's over 18s.
Yeah.
Not made for kids.
No, I could do.
Over
Yeah,
18.
yeah. No, when I get a bit more advanced, we'll do that.
Stu McMuffin's on.
Stephen.
Stu McMuffin.
Morning, Stu.
He said it's much worse and that's much better. There you go. Better now, Tim. Sounds fine. Stephen Sturton, Rangers played much better Saturday. Need to be better though for the away game.
Who was that
from? Vetty on Tuesday. Steve Sturton.
Oh, morning, Steve. Yeah, obviously they lost to Kilmarnock, didn't they? First game of the season.
Also known as Dave.
Hello, Dave. How are you, Dave? But again,
Johnny Guggles is on. Hey, Johnny, I like what you sent. I really like that. You need to be a bit closer on the camera because you look a little bit small, but it's really, really good quality. Excellent job. And
Foggy said the same.
Yeah.
I sent it to Foggy, so I sent everything to Foggy.
But I like the background. I do like the background.
Because I said to him, what I said, I didn't know how good he was, and he was brilliant, wasn't he? He loves
really
his
good,
boxing,
yeah.
and he was off the cuff.
Yeah.
And he got the boxing glove, photos. Yeah, as Foggy said, just need to be a bit closer.
Just a bit closer to the
but this
camera.
Friday, that's going out. That's definitely going to go.
So
to Sports.
leave the framing as it is with all the trophies and everything like that. Just move your chair closer because it doesn't matter if the trophies are behind you.
Yeah.
You know, you can sort of do this. It's you we want to see. So that is really good. And I mean, if you're up to it, that could be a regular thing, right?
Oh, well, Johnny Goggles loves it. Listen, it gives him a bit of.
I know the rest of you haven't seen it yet. You'll see it on Friday.
Friday.
This is going to be the beginning of something pretty good. The magazine show, right?
We're trying to do something new, aren't we?
Yeah,
We've had
exactly.
a discussion.
Exactly.
I'm going to get CD Tenerife, Chris Todd.
Yeah.
He's going to do the same. So we're going to have them two for Defo. I've got hopefully.
We got the Wigan, not the Wigan guy, was it? The Wrexham guy.
No, I've got Wrexham. He's been a bit poorly. That's why I want him to do one last week, the week before, but I won't say on air. But he's getting better. Hopefully, we're going to have one from Graham Mathias, massive Wrexham fan. He's going to do a little video for me on Friday as well. So I won't have to say there on Friday. I'll just walk in and say, boom, bang, bang, bang. Oh, finished. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Boom, I'm going. And Saturday night for a couple of beers with Tim. That's what it'll be, wouldn't it?
It will, yeah.
I'm trying to get Lee Sobot, trying to get him to do a little bit.
Sobot the robot. He's been banging it out the last 3 weeks, hasn't he?
We've had 3 winners on the bounce. I'll tell you, this
I'm
week,
going to have to start gambling.
11-2 this week. I think it was 9-4 the week before and 7-4 when the week before. And I've had a few messages on the basis that, Webby, thank you. There was one guy this week, I don't know if it was Dom. Dom messaged me quite a bit. Thanks, Dom. Stating that I've won I bought myself a Chinese or an Indian
with the family.
with all the family and all the drinks. So he's won a few quid. So no, if I could do that.
Johnny
for them,
Goggins is saying my studio will be ready in 3 weeks. His film studio. All my trophies too, and every week. The Lord says thanks for another brilliant winner.
Oh yeah, the Lord, he's on all the time.
And Charlie says, did Tenerife play this weekend? No, I think they're playing tomorrow.
They're playing tonight.
Tonight.
They're playing tonight. First home game of the season. Real Oviedo, 8:30 kickoff. And people say, oh, sometimes it's late from the north. But the trouble is, you see, it's the heat. So they play at the north of Tenerife. And the later the better for them. Because obviously, when you've got this sort of temperature, 35, 40 degrees, it's tough. But they've now got 14,000 season tickets. Is that for them? You know,
It is amazing. I mean, and Chris is under a lot of stress at the moment. He's not feeling too well either.
No.
But he was saying that the late kickoff means there's going to be a late finish, and that really messes up the thing with the buses if you can't get on the bus. And the bus that they normally take up's full now.
well, they have 2, sometimes a 3. All depends how size of the game. But they leave. If you think they leave at the Toby Jug, San Eugenio Alto, they'll have to leave there 8:30. Probably 6 o'clock, 6:30 at the latest. Probably 6 with the traffic. By the time they get there, they get off, they have a drink at the gin and tonic bar. Tour squad, they walk to. Then by the time they come back, so you're talking 8:30, 9:15, you're talking 10, talking 20 past 10 finish.
Right, but then the bus goes at 25 past 10, so you're not going to make it, and the next one's at 25 past 11.
No.
Yes.
No, from the north, yeah, but they have their own buses.
Yeah, but
they take the coach.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But for those people who can't get on the bus because it's full, they're going to have to wait an extra hour and 20 minutes. I think. To do that.
So fingers crossed to get 3 points done. But we'll have that little bit of a video, and we'll have Chris talking on Friday with Johnny Goggles.
Charlie's saying, is that the most in the league? 14,000.
No. There's probably. I think the favourites is I think it's Espanyol. Chris Todd said last week. No, there'll be more. And Zaragoza. I think Zaragoza and Espanyol, they'll probably be 15, 20,000. I think minimum. Defo. We've also hopefully got a Ryder Cup coming in. Ryder Cup's in September, October, and Wags' son Andy, he knows a lot of people, and he was with a guy. He told me a couple of days ago, sent me a video of us, sent it you, and he's going to be commentating on the Ryder Cup for some local firm and what have you. He's going to do me a few blogs as well on the Ryder Cup.
There's an S-Dog wants a shout out. He wants a shout out for his sister-in-law, Chris, but she's on the streets, I think, selling her body on the streets.
I was just going to say, don't say selling her body.
No, I think she's selling her body on the streets. So to all the ladies of the night in Los Cristianos, including S-Dog's sister and his mum, I think. Big shout out.
Morning, S-Dog sister. All right, love to see you.
It's very, very good that you did that, man. Very good.
Is there many on? Position, mate?
30 people.
Oh, that's I'm quite pleased with that.
Hit the likes up. Hit the likes up. I didn't hit my like. I'm gonna like.
And if anybody's not subscribed, I do look at it. I think you do. A lot of people watch and they don't subscribe. They think sometimes if you press it, it's going to cost them money. It costs you nothing. It's a freebie. So if you're watching the channel, please bang the subscription button. You get it all for free, don't you? It's as simple as that. So what else we got talking this week?
I'd slow down if I were you, and just savour the moment that you are on. You can do this without me now. If you remember how to press the buttons.
Well, I'll probably do it with you a couple of times, just to be safe and sorry.
Tricia Slater, hi Tricia.
Morning, Trish. The hat. I've got this hat was given to me by Ellis. He's in his 80s, Man United fan. He'll be with us tonight in the 3 horseshoes watching the football, and it's a wrinklet. They put all bits together. If you touch it, it's a sack of spuds, isn't it?
Well, I knew it was a sack of spuds because there's a spud under it.
Thank you very much. I love it. I'll tell you what, fits me superb. And when the Mercadona, when the Spanish girl says, that's a nice hat, she did on Saturday morning, lovely, fits me like a glove, son.
Un sombrero bueno.
That's a good hat. Yeah, I can speak Spanish, don't you? I'm Mexican.
He can't speak Spanish at all.
No, not at
all. He gets a Spanish text on his phone. Why can't it be in English? I say, because you've been here 30 years with me.
That's Johnny Goggles talking now. You're talking Southwest Country here, son. So, did we tell everybody that, as you know, to be in the YouTube channel, got to be 1,000 subscribers. I've got them, as you all know, 1,171 I think I've got. And I've got me 4,000 hours now, so we've just pressed the buttons, haven't we? Well, you did, on my behalf.
Hooray! How you doing, mate? Okay. Nice to see you.
Obviously, he knows his keys, right, Donald? But I will in a minute.
No, they're shopping. Okay.
And they're shopping.
He's live now.
Sam, on his WEBBY'S.
Who's this guy? Who's it? Come on, come say hello. Ian.
How you doing? You alright?
Yeah, nice to meet you. Come on, sit down.
He's the guy that cuts cars in half.
Cut cars in half.
Oh, you're
cut
joking?
Ferraris and make desks.
I'll tell you what, a good handshake. Where are you from?
Liverpool. Don't ask.
You don't support him, yeah?
Oh, no, don't support football. I don't follow football that much. I've got a brilliant story for you.
Go on, do it.
Got
to get rid of him for 5 minutes anyway.
So, I used to be a DJ back in the 90s.
Okay.
And so we did this. Now, don't jump ahead on this one, so you'll know straight away, but I didn't. So we got this job to do a disco for a charity event.
Okay.
And this lady, who straight away you'll know as soon as I say, called Marina, phones up. And don't read ahead.
Where? Over here?
No, Liverpool.
Oh, no, okay.
This lady called Marina phones up and says, we want you to do this compare for the disco.
Okay.
So I turn up at this disco, and obviously got all the gear in the van, And so anyway, so I'm starting to carry the stuff in. This guy comes along and he goes, all right. I said, all right. I said, are you part of it? He goes, oh yeah, I'm a husband. I said, okay, great. He said, carry the speaker. So he carries the speaker in, and so I'll carry the other stuff in, come back, and then he goes, okay. I said, no, we've got more to carry in yet. So I said, oh, there you go. Are you part of the thing? And he said, well, yeah, I'm a husband, like I said. I said, okay, fine. And I said, what's your name? He goes, Ken. And I went, oh, right, so what's your name? Ian. And he said, I said, do you follow football? I went, no, not really. I said, do you? And he goes, oh, yeah, I do. So anyway, it turns out it's Kenny Dalglish.
No.
So obviously from Liverpool.
That was Kenny Dalglish?
Yeah. So he's carrying my speakers in.
You're on the laugh.
And so it's like everybody it still goes. Well, obviously, I was 19.
Yeah, of course.
But the thing is, obviously, I know Liverpool is still very big. But back in the day,
massive.
back in the day, if you imagine in the 90s, they were winning everything.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know who this guy was. So he was laughing, but I was talking to him, so, And then,
Who was this little fella?
Yeah. So it was a really good.
Well, listen, we're talking Celtic, we're talking Scotland, we're talking Liverpool. He's absolute massive, one of the top goal scorers ever, living legend.
Yeah.
He goes to Portugal quite a bit, play golf over there. What story?
But it gets better.
Oh, sorry, sorry, interruption. Go on, son.
Jesus turned up and pulled the guitar in.
no, that was the next day. That was the next day. So anyway, so they halfway through the event, there's this big stand, and they're doing like a charity raffle.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, sound. So anyway, they say, can you start drawing the raffle, whatever it was? And so pulled the first ticket, and worked out who, what it was. So I grabbed this ball. And I thought that was like, so I said, I'll do the 10th prize first. Pick the ball. He comes running over. He goes, no, put that down. That's like signed, because that's a signed ball by the whole team.
Oh my God.
And so obviously all these people there were paying for this charity raffle. Of course. So he goes, no, that's first prize. It's got an old ball.
An old ball.
And
definitely not a football fan, you are you?
An old ball.
Dear me.
So anyway, then I picked up this big box of milk tray, and that was like 10th prize, massive. And I'd chosen this ball over this thing. So at the end of the day, he had a right laugh, because he said, I've never met anybody from Liverpool who didn't know who I was.
No, that's for sure. 100%.
He said, but it was really refreshing, because I was talking to him. I said, come on, you've got to carry the speakers out now. And like I said, Kenny Dalglish carried us.
Well, you're only 19 years of age, so if you're not into football, then
It was only 2 years ago.
There you go. Thank you very much. There you go.
So when did you start following Tim then?
It was probably about 8 years ago, I think it was. We started following him, and then we came over, and we had a good chat and everything, and then we did the Night Rider. Yeah. Where we built Hasselhoff asked us to build a kit car replica for him.
Okay, yeah.
So we built that, put that all on.
You know David Hasselhoff?
Yeah, of course.
The Night Rider?
Yeah.
Well, we did the Night Rider thing, and everybody came on thinking it was the Night Strider.
Yeah.
No, you brought that up before, to be honest. Yeah. So where are you staying here? You just
we come over every year, same 2 weeks every year.
Is it a good lady?
We're in Villa.
Oh, you're in Villa, yeah? Up there, got you, okay.
Yeah, around the corner from you.
Oh, around the corner from me?
You, the first people who came over were Mandy and Paul. Remember Mandy and Paul?
Of course I do, of course I do.
So we stayed in their hibiscus one, up on Kalilaha.
Yeah.
And then here after we stayed, because that was booked, we stayed in Blue Dreams. I was in Swindon.
Yeah.
And then, do you remember Clive and Jane? He was a scrap merchant, I think he was. And they lived up on the top of, as you're going up past the bridge by that, and then you go up. It was like a new thing. You can't get it from the main road very easily.
Oh yeah. Where you got to go out of town and back in.
Yes, that's right, back in there. So we stayed there.
Okay.
And then we found this brilliant place down on the front. So yeah, we stayed and obviously message and watch you guys. And it's honestly, it's like Lauren Hardy. It's brilliant.
Well, you're part of the team now.
Absolutely, yeah.
Who's Hardy?
I don't want to say that. Yeah.
The thing is,
5 minutes.
yeah, but the funny thing is, him and Mr. Blob, he's trying to start losing weight between. That's my good pal from he's in the Oakwood, or he's probably in the Oakwood now, putting up a couple of frames.
Tony Fagatti.
So they start losing weight, but they're not.
He's on. Morning, guys.
Morning, Tony. How are you, big man? You should be at work, so get to work, you lazy get. Anyway, so I'm the one that's lost weight. I've lost 4 kilos, and all they do, they put it on. You haven't lost weight, so don't give me that.
I lost 4 kilos this morning. I had a crap.
You can say that on your show, not on mine. So I've got my new pal on there, mate. I found a scouser that don't watch football. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, but I tell you what. If you like football or any type of sport, you love what he does. Tell him what you do.
We basically loads of
elevate.
Loads of footballers actually buy our stuff. We've sold to Colombian What's the Premiership in Colombia? Normally it's stuff coming out of Colombia to Liverpool, isn't it? But
Not to be sniffed at, is it?
it's
good, isn't it? Yeah, it's good for it's good for me,
You're
isn't
only
it?
on coffee.
I'm only on coffee.
Nobody's always doing
There's
this.
nothing. No, because I have
It's
a
your moustache, you do that.
Ah, no, listen, I do it. It's automatic, isn't it? It's like a fetish. It's a fetish, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I
Check
watch
it's still there.
I watch it and I go, yeah. I watch it and I go.
He's touched his nose again.
I've had that since I was 18 years of age. It's never gone off. I've never been flat since I was 18.
No?
No, never. Honestly. And I just do it as a fetish. Like people smoke and drink. It's funny, isn't it? You make do. I'm thinking.
Right, anyway.
Yeah, go on.
What's
yeah,
your
sorry, get
website
on with
and
it.
what do you do?
So the company's called the Customizer, and funnily enough, we customise things.
Yeah.
So we take stuff and like we took a skip. We were asked to build a skip car where we got a Subaru Impreza, you know, the WRX, the fast ones, and we built it inside of a waste skip. So obviously it was all MOT'd and everything,
Yeah.
and then we took that. We got in the Guinness Book of Records with that. Yeah, 145 mile an hour skip. It's crazy. Paul Crone, you know, from Granada Reports, he came round, we were on the news, that sort of stuff. And then once we did that, Weirdo Central opened and everybody wanted something weird and wonderful. So we cut a Lamborghini Countach in half to make a Lamborghini, a bar. And then obviously a Ferrari, well, we cut a Ferrari F40 in half, made that into a desk for a guy's office. We build Doctor Who TARDISes.
Did you?
Yeah, we do loads and loads of football pool tables, you know, with the logo of your favourite things. But we've got to be real careful with those. And we'll put it out there, we get in touch with the football club and say, let's say if you wanted one, and we get in touch with the football club and say, listen, whether you want a pool table with, you know, your logo on. Who do you support?
Coventry.
Coventry. Do have they got a logo?
Yeah.
Have they got a football team is the question.
He wants me to go to town. I'm going to knock him straight out after this, I'm telling you.
So obviously you need to speak to Coventry on your behalf and say, listen, we want to build a pool table for Webby, and it's only going to be in your house or in your whatever. And then they get permission. Then we can obviously replicate the logo. Because a couple of people say, can you do this? And we get in touch with like Liverpool and things. We've shipped. I tell you what's big in America.
You call your mate Kenny, do you?
Yeah. He doesn't even know who I am now.
Probably got a few quid though.
Yeah. Newcastle in America.
Yeah.
Are the two teams in Newcastle?
You got Newcastle.
So
You got not Grimsby's black and white. Notts County's black and white. But the only team in Newcastle is Newcastle black and white.
Yeah.
You got the Mackham Sunderland in one. But no, only Newcastle.
Newcastle black and white logos.
Yeah.
Huge in Texas and all those. We've sold so many pool tables in Texas with the Newcastle.
We've got to get a Geordie on. Somebody did say to me last week, stop doing Liverpool, Man United, all the West Ham. So we need a Geordie over there. My missus, this is gospel truth. She watches Quest and D-Max, and I've got it on my favourites.
Yeah.
And she watches all the gold and all this about cars.
Yeah.
Splitting the cars. You've got the two guys. There's a good-looking guy and a bit shorter one. And she watches all that.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well, you got to get on the customizer, haven't you?
No, serious. This is gospel truth. She watches all that.
We've been on TV quite a few times when people come down and film what we've done and things like that.
Fantastic.
And, like Richard Rawlins follows us from Guest Monkey Garage and that sort of stuff and things. So we love what we do. It's brilliant. We're doing a chitty chitty bang bang for a guy, a full working chitty chitty bang
flies?
bang. No, won't fly. No. The price will. The price will.
Is there anybody on that's mentioning, saying any comments?
Since Tony Fagati got on, nobody said anything.
No, they just.
Yeah, they have. So Charlie says lol, Vinny says good morning, and I watched the skip on Granada News.
Granada Reports,
Famous. Famous then. Well, Vinny.
I'll take the 5 minutes. Who's the not
5 minutes can't get you off.
Sorry, I'll go in a minute.
No, you're fine.
Okay, so there was this old lady who lived opposite my mum and dad's. Her name was Mrs. Brown. Anyway, and obviously because DJs, you're always working at night time. In the daytime, you really have nothing to do unless some people got a job and something. And then, but anyway, so if ever she needed to go somewhere, I used to run around. So so in the daytime, she said I need to go to this. Now once again, you may know the surname. So she said I need to go to my friend who's an osteopath or something, and her name's Jean McGregor. So I said, yeah, okay, sounds. So where do you live? Parbold. So okay, great. So driving her to Parbold to Jean McGregor's house. So anyway, so I dropped off and she goes, I'm just going in to see her, obviously. So I'm sitting in her lounge, and this guy sat next to me, a Frenchman. Well, nothing of it. Anyway, it turns out Jean's husband.
Can't out. Webby straight as bush.
Jean's husband was Jim McGregor. who was the physio for Manchester United.
Yeah. Eric Cantona.
So I was sat next to him and obviously practicing my French because I was only 19. And so I sat there, this guy didn't have a clue who
You met
he was.
everybody at 19, didn't you?
Yeah,
I'm going to do that to you there. I could do that to you there.
Yeah. So I didn't have a clue who he was. Superb, really nice guy.
Yeah.
But he was tall, very tall.
Big lad, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
but-
on TV now, adverts, isn't he? Now he's just cool, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
He's always a
But
cool
really
guy.
nice guy. But obviously he didn't say. I was just talking to him, and didn't know who he was in this ladies' lounge. And like I said, Jim McGregor was the physio for Manchester United. Mad. So he was there to see him.
Of course.
Your granddad's on. Ian Wainwright. Good morning, Paul.
The official
No,
name.
he's calling you Paul. So he said he's your granddad.
Mr. Wainwright, watch this space, Sam. That's all I'm going to say. Hey, got a scouser, don't watch football. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey.
Another funny thing for you.
Oh, go on,
I think
go on.
you'll love this.
Do you know Paddy the Baddy?
No.
See, let me tell you something. If he doesn't know who Kenny Dalglish is, Eric Cantona, and Paddy the Baddy coming from Liverpool, you haven't got a Scooby-Doo, have you? Hey? No, haven't you? Only you.
Well done.
But he can talk the leg of a donkey.
Sorry,
Hey, you
yeah,
thought,
and a horse. Let me get in the word.
Who's Frankie?
It's
Frankie?
talking.
Do you know
talking.
who's Frankie Dettori is?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yes, yeah.
Don't tell me you got a story about him as well.
Now I've got a story about. Do you know who Marwan Kukash is?
Of course.
Yeah. We do loads of
She
stuff
loves
with
him.
him. Nice guy. He's got a police car as well. We built.
He always had his horses in grey and gold stars, and always ran his horses in Chester. Yeah. And I will tell you something off air.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on then.
We've done 10-foot champagne bottles for him. 10
Yeah.
foot, for his he does
Bald head,
Doubletree.
he's
Doubletree in Liverpool.
Was he Turkey or Greece? Turkish.
I thought it was no, it was
Where's he from?
Palestinian.
Is he? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Charlie says if there was going to be Conor McGregor.
Conor
Who's that?
Well, Conor McGregor was at the boxing on Saturday, wasn't he? And he actually, I don't know if anybody saw the boxing on Saturday.
I don't watch fighting on TV.
Oh, you don't
I
watch
got too much
nothing.
of it at
You're
home.
just boring, you, aren't you?
That was good.
Well, stop it, you two. So when Anthony Joshua knocked him out, I did say 5 and it was 7. He jumped out the ring, he walked around to all his family and went bang, bang, bang. Never seen it before in my life. Conor McGregor was there with a pint of stout, okay, after he'd won. He went up to him, said thanked him, and he gave him a drink. And Joshua had a sip of Guinness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Outside the ringside.
Amazing.
By the ringside, unbelievable.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
well, go on, your story.
Wasn't he disqualified?
Well, no, he wasn't. He's already beat. He knocked him out and put him on the floor. But you've got to give the Finland his due. But he only fought last week, 7 days ago, and he was obviously fit and he fought in again. But next he's got Wilder
Still got
next.
paid though, didn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd lose to anybody for $1 million.
Yeah.
What do you mean, like, well, you would lose, wouldn't you?
Hey,
Yeah, you know.
I'd
don't-
bounce, bruv. I'd bounce.
Yeah, go on. Once I start, lost your
Yeah.
Lost your train of
So
thought.
obviously it works. It's quite funny. You know when you don't know anything and don't follow about football at all.
Yeah.
It works to your advantage sometimes
Yes, it
because
does.
at work I've got a guy who's absolutely fanatic about Liverpool.
Yeah.
Working for me. A guy who's really crazy about Everton.
Yeah.
A Manchester United fan.
Yeah, mixture.
So on a Monday when you come in, all you have to do is, what happens the weekend, guys? And there's the three of them.
And the three of them go, we lost you,
but
yeah.
you sure you got
Yeah,
stolen.
yeah,
So
yeah.
It's quite good. It's quite a good thing because they're always at each other. At
Yeah,
some
that's
point.
good, yeah.
That's great.
But do they work?
Bonding.
Yeah, absolutely.
They do,
but
Yeah.
you give them the whip?
Yeah, of course they do.
You've got to give them
Turn
the
the
whip,
heat down.
Charlie says it must be a
Work quicker.
nice. Charlie says it must be a nice job to have. It's not a job.
It's
is
not a
it?
job. No, it's not. Every day's different. And the good thing is, we get to buy really crazy, cool tools. You know what I mean?
Do you do any work yourself?
100%.
No, I don't mean.
100%.
I don't mean.
Hands dirty.
Are you
Love
that?
it.
Or, that's what I mean.
I love it.
On the
I love it.
tools,
You can't keep me away.
as they say on the
Yeah,
tools.
I'm the electrician as well, so obviously
Okay.
we're doing all that. So when we're cutting a car in half, you've got to take things apart and you've got to do things the right way. It's stupid. You can't just cut a car in half and throw all that stuff in the bin anymore.
Where
You've got to
did
take
where
it
did this come from? Where you know? I always ask a question when I interview obviously football.
You always ask a
guys.
question while people are answering.
Yeah, no, yeah, but before, but listen, he gets talking off a donkey, I said, so I got to stop him in mid stream. So, who got you into this?
When it was crazy. We were lying on the beach in '98 on our honeymoon, and I said to the wife, I said, "Do you want kids?" And she was not yet, but yeah, we do. And so it was crazy because I was working. I spoke Japanese and I was a salesman, so I was selling information on building.
Japanese?
Yeah. Spoke
Talking Japanese to me at the
Of course,
moment.
Yeah,
That's a good show.
So and then and Anne was a nursery nurse. So I thought the worst thing I could think of, obviously, I know there's worse jobs in the world, but if she was looking after children in the daytime and coming home looking after our kids in the evening, and obviously, so we sort of set something up. So we got into limousines, so we started to rent and hire American stretch limos. We were the first really in Liverpool, you know, so we got into limos, and then because limos were quite expensive, we couldn't get a brand new one, obviously, so we got an older one and renovated it, did it up, and customised it. And then people said, "Wow, yours is better than ours is newer." So we sold that and bought 2 old ones, renovated those, sold those 2, bought another 2, and then we started to buy and sell limos.
Fantastic.
And then we all did our little twists and fancy stuff inside. And then somebody said, "We want them bigger, so we built a limo bus." So we went, yeah. So we got a coach, turned it into a limo inside, and we were the first to get approval for limo buses in the UK. Then we started doing all that sort of stuff, and then somebody goes, and then the skip car came along. And we built us a skip car as it was a promotional vehicle for a skip hire company. Because if you think about it, if you're turning up in your Audi, your Land Rover, whatever, trying to sell a skip hire in a business, or somebody turns up in a skip, the driver, who are you going to book? You're always going to remember them. So he cleaned up because every company in Liverpool were hiring skips from him because he was the guy with the skip car. So once we started to do the skip car, people said, "Can you build us a 10-foot guitar? Can you do this?" So we've shipped like massive guitars, like 14-foot guitars over to America. We've done crazy stuff like that.
How big is your establishment?
It may sound small. We've only got just under 3,000 square foot, but because it's so intricate, we can only really do 3 jobs at a time.
Yeah, of course.
And we try and do them within 6 weeks. Each job within 6 weeks.
Okay.
And so no one apart, even the Sultan of Brunei has got an open checkbook. So you've got to try and stick
company.
to
Tell them where
the customizer. If you go onto the website, thecustomizer.com, thecustomizer.co.uk, easy for me to say, thecustomizer.co.uk.
Okay.
So you can see all the stuff we do. We build TARDISes, or should we say they're not Doctor Who TARDISes, phone boxes, blue phone boxes. For the London Met as well, so the police. So we do some crazy cool stuff. Love it.
Sounds fantastic.
We did a plane for Alan Sugar.
Alan Sugar, love him. Top man.
A plane?
Yeah,
a plane. An aeroplane.
Yeah, he tweeted, "Can anybody build me a plane for a restaurant in London?" So I said, "Yeah," and so we got in touch, and then it was for Shish Chigwell, big posh restaurant in Chigwell. We built a full-size plane. No. It's up in the roof of Shish Chigwell.
How many do you have working for you at once?
4.
So that's 4 plus you.
4 plus me. But everybody can weld, everybody can upholster, everybody can use metal, everybody can use wood. So we really are a really good
They're all
team.
a jack of all trades and a master of all as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have to be. And you can do this. So you've got 4 top workers in you, and you can do everything.
Yeah.
So if one's sick, he can fall in.
There's only one of them that is. He's probably the best. Craig is the best.
Yeah.
He really is. It's crazy looking. Goes, how on earth can you do that?
Is he Liverpool, Everton, or Man United?
He's Everton.
He's Everton. Top football club.
Yeah.
Listen to you, Craig. I'll tell you something. If you're going to watch, you will watch this later. Chances in the Premiership this year. I've got your bottom 3. Sorry, big man.
I got some news.
Okay.
Charlie says Kepa has joined Real Madrid on loan due to curious ACL injury.
Okay.
And he's also said, breaking news, Neymar is currently undergoing his medical ahead of the move to Al Hilal.
You are having a laugh. Neymar from PSG.
That rings about PSG Eindhoven.
PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. Yeah. The PSG, yeah. Listen, you talk what you want, and I'll talk what I want, all right? You know what I mean?
And Vinny says you got another scouser here. I know who they are, but I don't follow football.
No, yeah.
Listen.
Well, I've even heard of Kenny Dalglish.
Yeah. But when you do vlogs, or whatever you want to call it, whether you're into football or not, if you've got somebody in the front of the camera that can have a bit of fun, have a laugh, that's what it's all about. It's just, like now, all right, it should be sports stuff, but we can diversify, and that's what I'm doing. I mean, it's what it's all about, and it's just having a chat off the cuff, and having a great crack and having a bit of fun for a Monday morning. And you got to go.
So when you want to finish, there's a little X in the top right hand corner.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. You got to press it and wait for it to come up, and then say end stream.
But you want to do that now then, because listen, don't mess me up now, because you know what it's like.
Right, then.
Oh, Timothy, bottle washer director, whatever he is.
So
well, listen, we're going to sign off now, yeah? Right, listen, from me, WEBBY Sports Show, my bottle washer, my director. What else are you?
I'm the producer, director, cameraman, and chief bottle washer.
And he edits
And he'll never
everything.
get that.
No, I know. And this is my new pal, Ian.
Yeah.
Laidlaw.
From
Laidler.
Laidler.
From Liverpool, that supports nobody, not only his wife, because have you got any kids now?
Yeah, I've got 2.
Oh, you got 2?
Yeah. Josh, who's 23, and Katie, who's 16 at the end of the month.
Josh, Katie, nice to meet you too. Your dad is a legend, I tell you, especially in the car road. Believe me.
Right, lads.
This is Webby signing off here. Sunday, it's not Sunday, it's a Monday morning. You get me going, you. I love you like the hat. And
Nothing's ever his fault. It's always when it's wrong, it's my fault.
because this is my manor, I'm number 1. And I'm the mayor. If you like what you see, you like what you hear, subscribe to me for free. Cost you nothing, nada. And I'll see you all soon. And the PayPal's going down here in the corner when he gets it sorted.
when he
The bottom
remembers the
of
password.
I'll remember the password, get it sorted. I'll speak to you soon. Take care, Webby, Ian, and Tim.
Press the
Bye,
little
everybody.
the little X on the right there.
Well, good. Oh, I can't even see that.
Well, it's up in the corner.
Just do that, yeah.
No,
it-
you
no?
got to press the X. What are you doing?
We're still on, kids, I think.
There's a little X right there.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you have to click that.
Then you got to click that, have you?